Hey YouTube! So I'm doing something stupid today, possibly stupid. I arranged to, it's Friday, me and Scott were going to go into town and I wanted to drop off Iron Brew bass at the Blitzkrieg shop and try out an FGN guitar. It's in Merchant City. And then we were going to go to the Icebox place, which is the sort of food banky venue place, and or think about having a wee bit organising this bring and buy swap shop sale thing, which could be fun. So everyone going fine, but apparently there's the COP26 climate change thing is on in Glasgow just now. So I knew there'd been disruptions, but apparently there's some sort of march on. Riot police, all that. And Scott's like, yeah, he's been a bit weird about it. He's like, yeah, I'll do it, but it's just completely stupid ideas. I'm going to go pick him up and do it anyway. So at least it might be interesting, fun. You seem to think that every road in town is blocked and there'll be snipers everywhere and all these things. We'll see. It's like, kind of depends what it is the news wants to tell you, really, isn't it? When I was on one of the independence marches, and they were very clever with their camera angles, and on the 20-second bit of footage they had on the thing to make it look like there wasn't very many people there. So I'd imagine they can do the opposite if they really wanted to try and stop. Maybe if they make it look like it's really busy, they'll stop more people going or something. Don't know. So there's enough of it. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But some things don't add up, and that was kind of what put me off the BBC when I saw that report where it was very, very specifically filmed. So who knows? So it should be fun. Yeah, so this FGN guitar, I saw it in the last video in Merchant City we went to. I thought, I can't believe you can get like a Japanese Fujigen built Telecaster for 500 quid. That seemed like an awful good buy. I had a wee bit of a look at it, didn't actually get a shot at playing it though. But there's one on eBay just now as I buy it now for a price that's very, very good. It might have gone. I'm not getting precious about it and not attaching myself to it. So this morning the price got dropped again. So it's sitting there. I think there's 25 folk watching it. Nobody's taking the plunge. So I'm going to go in and play this one in Merchant City, which is a little bit sneaky, I suppose, but at 500 quid and see what it's like. I think, assuming we're going to get there. I want to go to the Blitzkrieg shop anyway. Tony's got my sign, so that should be interesting. I don't know. He asked me if it was okay. So I've ordered a neon sign. Is it, do you mind? No, of course not. What? My name and lights? Really? Yeah, so that should be pretty interesting. As well, possibly getting some, I don't know, maybe some good footage of, police beatings or cars on fire or anything like that. Well, as I said, I actually messaged Tony and asked him if everything was okay, if there was riot police and stuff in town, and he's like, no, it's not quite here. I think March is tomorrow, so where he is at the bars, I don't think it'll be a problem getting there. Scott's just a little bit, what's the word? Evil, maybe. We did go last week. Did I put the video out? I can't even remember whether I decided to put it out or not. But went out in the car and we ended up getting the Mars bar thing. I don't think I actually put the video out. And I was navigating my own special way, and he was getting really flustered, and I was kind of winding him up a little bit. Felt quite guilty about it, sort of. I was just enjoying myself too much because it wasn't me having to drive. And we got to the place at dead on time, even though it took an hour, when it should only have taken half an hour. That he was getting quite, I was like, no, that way, this way, ignore the sat nav, it doesn't know what it's talking about. Yes. Very amusing. So I will see you in town, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just get turned back or something like that. I don't know. But I would have thought that a Saturday was a more likely time to have a march, so there might be. I saw in the a guy talking on Facebook, and he was saying that the kids, today's the kids' day, so I think it might be. I don't know. I looked at the pictures of the so-called march, and it was like they're all kind of just like smelly hippies, really. An awful lot of vegan things, which I suppose is kind of connected to climate change a bit, but I mean, I'd rather it was like, better, yeah, let's sort out carbon and all that rather than let's stop eating meat, because I kind of like meat, which is a shame, but it's good. It just seems veggie stuff's just, it tastes nice, it just doesn't. Yeah, so I've turned the camera on. It's just to see the thrawling mobs and riot police and folk getting burnt.
I'm disappointed.
It's quite a
riot. I'll get my lucky pants on for the rioting.
Yeah.
We're not getting any rioting. I think we should drive up to George Square.
Right, drive on George Square. If they're not right, they will be after I've mowed some of them down.
But this is a small car and it could be used as an offensive weapon.
Yes. I'm just worried it'll get picked up and rolled.
The road on left is closed.
Yeah, the road on left, so it's fine.
Not great.
It's fine. He indicated it was going right, madman. I'm just gonna sod it apart right inside the place.
It looks like you're going to be able to get it done.
I think so, yeah. I'm sure I can probably just drive up one of these streets, can't I? And find it. I can't remember exactly which street it is and what to be coming out at the other end. Can I just go left here?
You can drive all
I don't see why not.
When it's open, you can drive all right. When it's closed, then you can drive all right.
Bananas.
Kind of nice to flat right there.
Paris too. Sounds cool.
Absolutely Where is it?
Dead ahead, right behind that banner we can't see. So you want to get your wedding photos done?
Yeah.
So where do you want to get them done? Let's get them done at the banners. Lovely. Lovely. Here is that Blitzkrieg shop. I've not been here before.
Well, I've actually been in this shop that was something else. It used to be an adult shop.
Right.
Well, not just that, but so adult stuff.
Adult stuff. And there's my Tony. There's the Windy. Oh well, fuck. My Eddie Van Halen bucket caster. Yeah, my name and lights.
Okay.
That's it, that's cool.
In that shop, years ago as a kid, and this other kid came by and was like, I want a dance string. You can sell me the thinnest one you've got. I want the thinnest one, and the guy just yelled out an imaginary string. How's that? Like, yeah, that's brilliant. And the one who went like that, put his hand in the bag and did the bag to him and sold him it.
Nice. Sounds like
It's a telly. That was it.
oh, the telly, alright, not the Telecaster. Yeah. Yeah, so there wasn't there's a bit of video. There's a Clyde. People down there in boats that to fish out the bodies from the climate change thing. Yeah, the riot. Yeah, so we might have just been a bit late for it all, to be honest.
Yeah. Thank God. I'm not a very people person.
No.
Especially not riots.
No, riot people are generally harder to get on with, I think.
It's always the temptation to jump in, isn't it? Maybe just about a month from it.
Folk writing, let's go break
Yeah,
something.
let's go join in.
Yeah.
Let's get a free telly.
Aye, so the Fujigen telly was
Yes.
awful nice.
Yes.
It was awful nice with the circle frame system.
Yes. It was really well made.
Yes.
Yeah, all the bits and bobs round about it. The way it was carved, the truss rod hole and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Neck carve.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder why they've never really taken off. Bad distributor maybe or something.
Well, it's too much competition from the other people that they manufacture for. If it's a Fujigen manufactured guitar, they're making some fairly high-end shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
They're making Fenders, they're making high-end Fenders and high-end Ibanezes.
Yeah, that's it. It's a high end of both, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm going to be assuming that they're going to be using the same CNC machines and materials.
Oh, I don't know. no circle fretting on the fenders though, I don't think.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, that'll be next year. That space there looks good for me. Oh, that's a big better one there.
Joys of that small kit.
You just fit in any space at all.
Space at all.
Get 60 mil to the gallon, yeah.
I get 40, 50.
I'm going to have a fag told winners.
Yeah, you
Hey YouTube. So we were in town earlier on to see the riots. I didn't tell you we were going to do that.
So disappointing.
Yeah, but I went
So
to it.
disappointing. No riots.
No riots.
No bloodshed.
No bloodshed.
No running in the streets.
No in the streets. And very much an eventful drive in.
Drive in, drive
Parked
out.
right outside, but speed sharp, no problem at all. And then even got back in the car, went towards Merchant City. On the plane to the...
Didn't even see a rioter, not one.
No, no. Cool. So we're back up at Scott's, and this is a... Scott, you accidentally bought a guitar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's early to mid 80s, made in Taiwan.
Taiwan, which mine might be, don't
Right.
know.
This is a late
Because it doesn't have the...
70s,
It said made in Japan in the back.
made in Japan.
Yes.
Yeah, so this
But the
was-
tuners in this do say made in Japan on the back of them.
and the pickups are the same.
Yes, you get the date code from the pickups for the exact year.
All the hardware's the same. The knobs are the same. I can't get into the back of that because one of the screws, you'll see it's round and stripped and it really needs to be drilled out.
Mm-hmm. But even with your Super DeWalt set of 25 different drills,
Yeah, eventually.
you'd have thought one of them would just happen to have a backwards.
I almost caused an avalanche in my pedal. So, no.
Yeah.
But I'm imagining it's got the same doohickey things in
Same.
underneath,
I
that
would
bit
think so.
PCB.
Oh, so it does, that's right, yeah. I
Yeah.
think so. This one's not been altered. It's too.
But
It's too clean.
it's very clean.
It's got a couple,
It's got a nice
couple of
dent
chunks
on
on
it,
it,
yeah,
but
but that
apart,
look-
there's no playware whatsoever.
Yeah, that looks like being moved rather than being played.
Mhm.
Bumps.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was okay when I got it. It wasn't spotless. But once I stripped it down and set it all back up again and cleaned it, it's come up like a new guitar. I mean, look at those frets.
Yeah, look at these. It's got the totally cool pickups with the
Yeah.
side screws on it.
Yeah.
So does that one. Yeah.
So they sound the same and they kinda.
I'd also try to play the two there. They
Well,
just
that
sound.
one's brighter because it's got brand new strings.
Yeah.
The strings are about 2 months old on this guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, but tonight as well, I'm playing through Scott's new amp, which I'm going to. In fact, can I just give you? No, how do we do this? I'll just show you. Turn it around. There we go. So we've got an Ibanez, that model. Try not to touch the thing, mate. And it's got a tube screamer
Built into the front end.
built into the front end.
Yeah, so I've got my reverb pedals on top. Reverb modulations on top through
The effects
the
loop.
effects loop.
And then on the floor we've got a huge bit. But there's the pedal for it, which turns on the
Boost.
and the tube. Right. So
Great.
can't monitor that, but I'm sure it works.
It's 15 watts.
15 watts and
It's
it's
switchable to 5. It's on 5 just now.
it's
So
plenty loud.
plenty loud. I mean, that's, yeah, plenty loud for the house. You could probably gig with it, I would say.
At 5 watts.
At 20, at the full burn, 20 watts. 15 watts. What is that again? 15.
15,
Sorry.
yeah.
15 switchable to 5. But it's loud. 12 watts.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty jealous of it. You've got it sitting on you got the cab for free, a tenner or something. It's got a Fender speaker in it.
It's got a fit. It's quite an old.
Did you look at
speaker,
it? I thought it
isn't
was like
Yeah.
pre, I would say it's
It looks like a
60s or 70s.
60s, 70s speaker in it, yeah. That the guy didn't know the origin of. Just an old speaker, but it sounds really nice.
Oh, it says Fender in the back, it doesn't it?
It's a Fender black label with gold writing, but quite old, made in America. Who knows?
It's got to be good.
Who knows?
Yeah, so this amp's basically just got bass, treble and volume as
Yeah.
the main amp, and then in front of that it's got a tube screamer. Even says on it, so you can overdrive tone and level,
Yeah.
and then there's a switch for the tube screamer which can also be the foot pedal,
Yeah.
and there's also a boost
as well,
which is just a
really
clean
good.
boost. Sorry, it's your I'm going to turn the elevator up. So at the boost, it doesn't boost it through the roof.
So it's a definite mid punch when you hit the boost as well. So boost shot mids. There's no control for the boost, but there is for that that's turned right down.
Aye.
I like it. Keep. So that is really good. Having that in the front of the amp is brilliant, I have to say.
Yeah, and also there's an effects loop, which means that you can,
Yeah.
if you want your tube screamer
Well, see, that
as a
was,
burst pedal,
you know,
or,
that was one of the problems when I was starting off with the pedal setup. You've got to put your modulations and your verb stuff through the back of the amp.
yeah.
When you push it into a distortion pedal, it's like, do you know what I mean? It's like putting a distortion pedal after your delay pedal. It's
Nope. Don't do that.
no.
Well, I love the idea. I mean,
It's very clean. It's the sound of it is lovely. You've got it nice and down there.
yeah, I've turned the volume up really loud. Yeah.
It's a clean amp, but it's lovely. It's just got a real warmth to it.
Yeah, it's super clean.
Yeah. That guitar shot, that one bit, that's turned out amazing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That was another one of those watching eBay just by chance coming across something. It was
Yeah.
then winning it. Yeah, just to think, I used to actually look at guitars like this and who's that had these? McCormack's had them and Thompson's had them in Glasgow when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, and I used to walk past the window going, oh, look at them. Not
Yeah.
thinking too long.
Yeah. But this is a stunner, it really is. As I was saying about the, obviously the one with Japan is worth more money because it says Japan on it because of snobs like me, but it feels exactly the same.
It's, yeah, I mean,
It's
the
exactly
build
the same
quality is
guitar.
amazing. It's really good. It's a three-piece body, but the joins are so good. If you flip over, you can see them better, but there are definitely joins there. There's one there, and there. But they're amazing.
Yeah.
It's quite handy having a chip because you can actually see that it's really good quality.
Mahogany. Yeah. Paint, the it doesn't seem to be as thick a poly
Well,
finish.
do you know, that's one of
That's
the
what-
things. You know, I was saying to you before that sometimes poly's okay, it just depends how you apply it.
Yeah.
If you apply it thin, and if it's a really good quality hard finishing poly, then it's alright.
Yeah, because that doesn't have edges normally when you
No.
see it smashed off and edges, things, you know, it's like, it's a millimetre thick.
Yeah.
It ain't got it. So I'm well jealous of the wee amp.
It's great.
I've got no reason to have one, but I
Right.
mean,
It is a bargain amp. I'm right in saying that, isn't
yeah.
it? It genuinely is. You can buy these for what I bought it for. I bought that for 150 quid. The bargain I got was the pedal came with it as well. They usually cost 20 or 30 quid on top.
Yeah.
But these can be had for 150 to 200 quid and they're brilliant.
It's a smashing size. I mean, I would gig that absolutely no problem at all.
Yeah.
With
It's a
it's
great.
basically the same as Wee Laney, but
Well,
Laney's
it's
got
a
combo.
brilliant platform for pedals as well. If you've got a lot
Yeah.
of pedals set up.
But you've already got an Ibanez tube screamer built into it,
Right in the front.
right in the front of it. It's like, what one pedal do you want?
With an EQ behind it as well.
Yeah,
So you
it's kind of tempted to do that with a wee PV because it's only got 3 knobs. You just stick a distortion
something
pedal in
that's
it. You
good,
just need to find. I need to work out some way of getting the power.
But do you know, you very rarely see them, and I don't understand why. It's a brilliant wee head. See, when you think about what else is available and what they cost.
See, when we were in Merchant
That
City
wee
earlier
Laney
on,
one.
see the
One.
wee Laney looked fantastic. It looked very much like mine actually, apart from it was just a head. It was 599 or 5.
15 watts as well, though. 20 watts. Was it a lot of watts?
No, it was something like that.
Yeah, and all
Well,
of
basically very similar
the
to
orange ones were a lot more expensive.
Yeah,
than
there
that
were
as well.
quite a lot of small valve amps, but none of them were. They weren't 150 quid.
No.
Not for one that looked like that.
It's very
Well,
similar.
that's second hand,
yeah.
so I think a 300 odd new. But even at that, it was like maybe that's the exact reason is you can go in and you can buy an Ibanez one, or you can buy the Fender one, or you
Yeah.
can buy, the Laney, and maybe they'll keep their money better or something. I mean, I'd imagine the Fender equivalent must be more expensive than the Laney, wouldn't it?
Highly recommended though.
Yeah.
It's very strange that you don't see more of them. It comes in a combo version, which is quite cute as well.
Yeah. We were running through a Fender 2x12 last week when I forgot to do a video.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mentioned this on the first video on the way in, going to look at that FGN guitar, the Telecaster. It's really nice.
Probably
And
the wrong thing to do is to go and see it.
yeah, totally. Find out what circle fretting system is, which I don't know if we really talk about it
Very
just now
clever.
to see if I actually get the guitar. I don't know. It's kind of tempting. It's sitting right at almost what I want to pay for it.
I think it's going to be, when it comes to releasing this video, there's going to be an appendum at the end, and you're going to go like that.
Well, it could be. But what's in the box? What's in the box? It's possibly. I don't know. It's hard. I don't really need it.
I don't know. You need.
Need.
Do you have another guitar with circle frets on it?
I don't have a circle fretting system on any other guitar.
Do you have any more up to date FGN guitars? Could you gen? I mean, not just FGN, but
I don't have anything even remotely like it. I'm trying to think of what do you think? What's the newest guitar I've got?
sold.
I think it's a 2019 one. So it's brand new.
This is brand spanking.
And I'm trying to think of what my latest guitar would be. Like apart from the acoustics that I bought new, I don't know. I was going to say my Epiphone SG, but that was I bought that in '98. So
I don't have anything new, do
I mean,
I mean, new, that's a second hand up, by the way, I didn't buy that new.
Alright, new. I just meant new as in within a couple of years.
Within a decade, for me, it's new.
It's a post-COVID. There you go, PC. starting the new thing, the pre-COVID. I've got a pre-COVID guitar.
Yes, highly recommended, but we're going to do something to that cabinet to make it look a bit more matchable. Yeah. You can get a matching cabinet for it too, which is...
The matching cabinet I didn't think looked as good as that cabinet. Well, that's nice, it's got really chunky edges on it.
Yeah, it's wider as well. The matching cabinet, it's the same width.
Yeah.
Same width all the way down.
See, it kind of works when you've got a slightly smaller head. Makes it look a bit more like Deep Thought from Hitchhiker's Guide.
It's the perfect amp for Lorna, though. Really?
Yes.
Well, if you're single, it's the perfect amp. If you've got a wife, she's going to hate it.
No, but it's quite pretty. Did we not discuss that maybe you'd get away with that being sort of quite nice? It'll go with your white leather
switch on, it's loud and angry. It's like
it is. It doesn't really. I mean,
yeah.
It doesn't really quiet you.
No, it does. I mean, you can.
But it's too easy not to.
Yeah.
Gives you two buttons. Both of them make it louder.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of apps that would make you single. Possibly. Yeah.
And you're running one of your pedals for the reverb.
And the other pedals through the front end, and everything, to be honest with you, works lovely. Like,
there's a first pedal.
It stacks up really nice. See the TS and the Mojo together. Extra mid boost.
Yeah.
The spark's quite strong.
Super duper.
Just clean, it's lovely too. And your favourite cable on the top is actually switched on, the red one at the end. That the other one.
Well, it's the crazy phaser, which sounds much better than my phaser.
Sounds nice, doesn't it?
That's what it is, I think.
Try not to be too close to the wall, you monetize things.
Alright. Like I was thinking it sounded to like it.
Oh no, you demonetize, I'll do it.
There's a great option when you do get a copyright strike, you can just mute the sound for the offending bit. Or you can just cut the whole bit out, like in YouTube. I do fly a bit close to the window.
I'm still staring at this guitar.
It's very nice. I really wish mine was as pretty as this.
It's a lesson that you should watch YouTube. You should not YouTube. eBay. Keep your eyes on it.
Watch YouTube too and subscribe, and like, comment.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. But yeah, watch things. Keep your eyes open on
Yeah.
eBay.
Doesn't cost anything to watch,
Reverb.
and then you can see the things that you missed and you forgot about.
Like that red RG that I missed.
See if we'd done the Roadster videos first, you wouldn't have missed it. It was probably all part of your journey to not get that one. We made you buy the other one.
Fix yours. Your grey one, got to fix yours. That was alright, yeah. The tremolo, I mean, it was already a working guitar, it wasn't. The tremolo was
not set up adequately.
Yeah, this guitar, I mean, when I first got this one, it was a burnt out shed. I spent a fortune to get it to go like that, which I got for.
Yeah, so you spent more fixing that one than you did on this one?
Do you know what, I spent more getting this refretted than I did entirely on that, including the patch cables I've had to buy recently as well, just for the frets. Well, it wasn't just the frets, I got the fretboard redone.
The pickups look so new, and mine look pure ancient. Well, yours are kind of going that yellowy sort of translucently.
I mean,
so your other one has got the sort of, they've gone sort of translucently. I do like the SG200s though. Yeah.
So it's on the countdown to being stolen by my kid. My kid's already seen it on the internet and said, "Oh, that's really nice, Dad."
Oh right, really?
Deadly. That's really nice, Dad.
Well, it was a nice budget guitar.
It's, yeah.
Well, I suppose if we were in town just now buying a guitar,
well,
what could you buy for this? Could you get a Les Paul shape?
You couldn't get a guitar for that for less than 800 quid.
Yeah,
really,
I'm just saying if you had 200, what you had to pay.
Oh yeah.
You could get a Les Paul, like the cheapest Epiphone, maybe the second cheapest Epiphone.
Maybe if it was second hand, maybe.
Right.
From the cash converters across the road.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was. Yeah.
Oh, we should have gone to that cash converters today. I never really thought.
But yeah, the frets on this guitar cost more than that guitar. Which is.
And these are fine.
Perfect. They're a bit smacky after the 13th or 14th, but that's more down to the guitar not being played, so the frets haven't been worn.
I've never been played.
Yeah. The action's not as stupidly low as this one.
No, this is more like the way I would play it.
Yeah. Whereas this one's on life support constantly.
Yeah, it's good. You can't. I can't set up bucket casters like that because they don't take it.
Yes, Yamaha SGs.
Yamaha SGs.
SG200.
So Yamaha and.
So we've got a new measuring thing if we want to measure anything. I don't know if we want to measure
Oh, do a trolley? Yeah, so the nut width is.
on the 1978 one.
Alright.
So we don't know how to work it.
No, so it's like that. Then you'll batter.
Batter and we'll pull it away.
And they would say it's 44 millimetres.
44.
That's quite light.
First, yeah, that's quite light, isn't it?
It's the same as that one because it just fits on perfectly.
44, there you go.
43.8, yeah. Well, it's 44. There's our base point from every guitar from now on. I'm going to have to buy one of these just so that I can.
It's really a lot of fun. You can measure all sorts of
Yeah.
things.
When I get one, I'm going
Under 6 inches, you can measure things. Just if you're interested.
Yeah, I mean, obviously as soon as I get my own one, I'm going to have to see how wide I can get my nostrils, really. That's the challenge. I wasn't going to do it with your one, though. It's like...
Yeah. So as I say, there's lots of things you can measure.
It's obviously, whatever night that happens when you're on the bucky, that is getting broken, but it will be hilarious. Yeah, maybe not for
But yeah, it's about the best £3 I've spent a long time. I've
Yeah.
only been playing it for this something, it's great.
Yeah.
You had the first shot.
You've got an amazing bass neck for sale because you didn't have one of them, so it doesn't fit. So if you're after a Fender, is it a P bass or a jazz bass neck?
It's a jazz bass neck.
Jazz bass neck.
Oh my god.
Hawking. Oh, and also looks like the bringing by thing might be on
Might be on, yes. Yeah,
on a Sunday.
This is for sale if anybody wants it. It's a mighty neck. One piece maple jazz bass neck.
Yep.
It's had the serial numbers removed because it belongs to a particular base.
Right.
It was
So
replacement neck, so it's
not anymore.
yeah. They've changed the neck to Rosewood now, and I've bought this off them.
Yes.
But it doesn't fit. It's a bow hair off.
Licensed by Fender.
And I measured it with a household tape measure, which is not an accurate measuring device. It really isn't. Just
No.
so I measured it, and it was a millimetre wrong, basically. 2 millimetre long. It's a very small amount long. It was all
63.7.
yeah.
No, I don't even know where you measure. Do you measure it in the last fret?
In the way.
Oh, in the way like that. Okay. 63.5. Dead on.
If you measure the other one, it's a ball here. People in America are going, what is this ball here?
Oh, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit off. That's 62, so it's 1.5 mil.
You say quite a bit.
Yes, I know.
1.5 mil to the commoner garden man's a ball here.
It is, yes. It is, yes. But it's
On
a ball here on either side though. 1.5
Exactly,
mil.
yeah.
The ball here's less than a mil.
It's less than it's probably
2
half a
ball
ball
hairs.
here on one side. Yeah,
It's two.
no,
It's
it's 2 ball hairs.
settled. 2 ball hairs. It was a ball hair on either side. That
Yeah.
covers you up to about 1.5 to 2 mil.
It's really annoying because I was really looking forward to getting that base up and going again.
Yeah.
Not to be.
Don't be something that'll fit.
Yeah, maybe get another body for this one because it really is quite a nice neck. It's got a lovely carve on it. It's a modern.
Oh, you were thinking of that ibanez body, yeah? No, I wouldn't put it on that one. Not a plywood one, wasn't it? You want to put it like that on it.
Jazz bass body.
A nice jazz bass with a broken neck, perhaps. Maybe picked up cheap. If anyone's got a jazz bass with a broken neck.
You have to go something to break one of the necks of
That's
it. Well, what else is wrong with it?
yeah, aye. Yeah, maple doesn't break very easily.
Not that shape. If you look at bases, they're straight.
Yes, aye. No,
They
that's,
can literally jump up and down on the neck and it doesn't break.
yes,
Like a fender
yes.
one
I wouldn't,
would.
but I mean, you're not breaking.
I wouldn't either, but if you did it with one of these headstock, it's just shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boing, like my Gibson SG. It's, as I watched it slowly go, it just went boing, and it was just like.
Yeah, I saw a really old Les Paul custom falling off your stage onto another stage. It was, Jesus Christ.
It went.
My heart nearly stopped when it landed because of the boom. And the wee pop guy who bought it, he fancy pop guy, I'm not naming him, but yeah, he was sick. His wee face went even whiter than it usually.
Insider knowledge, you get that. So it'll be interesting to see whether I end up getting that Fidget Gem. I'm still kind of not decided. I kind of, in some ways, I don't want to get it. I do want to tell people about circle fretting system though.
It's important.
We were in the shop and the guys at that period, yeah, it's got circle fretting system, and he was pointing at it.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve nice things.
I deserve my
It's nearly Christmas.
FGM. It's a little Christmas present in it.
To you.
Happy
Or
Christmas
if you
to me.
guys from here.
You'll get a video of it, because there's no good videos of this guitar either.
There isn't no good videos, so
No.
if everybody puts in, do you get a Patreon?
No, you can
Yes,
give
you
me
do.
money. You can give money in the.
Or the wee thing that you click on?
It says super chat on a Sunday night when I'm drinking.
Yeah,
You make me,
boy,
you
looking
make
at
me
that,
do a
we're
silly
trying to-
dance.
We're trying to figure out the most creative way that we can insult Eric Clapton.
Oh,
We're going to pay for the privilege.
sounds like fun. I don't know what would be. I need to think about it. You sprung it on me too
But
late.
yeah, look, the point is that we can throw money at you.
So,
Your Christmas present, your Christmas SGN.
yeah, well,
And in exchange
by the
for
time
that,
this goes out, this will be very different if I didn't get it. I don't know yet.
Well, it's now on the radar, is what it is. It's now a thing.
It now has to be a thing. I was too impressed with the guitar. But to be fair, in the
It
shop.
sounded nice. It was played through a lovely amp, but it sounded lovely. Very bell-like, like a Telecaster.
Or just a really nice Telecaster. Yeah, the circle fretting
I'm
system.
still really surprised at that though.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's
a
one of those
lovely.
things you
It's a
keep looking
very
at it
pretty
thinking-
little thing. See compared to that PV thing you've got. It's an absolute minger. That is cutesy cutesy. I mean, it doesn't need to have all the pedals stuck in front of it. Even that's just no. I mean, it's just. I think it's a pretty thing. It's not that design. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the sound. I'm just talking about looking at it. It's not an ornament you want to sit there and go.
No, it's not it's utilitarian, that's what it is.
Yes, yes.
We should bring out the Marshalls, but they're just, you can't play a Marshall quiet. It's impossible, they just don't sound any good. Until they're above 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect time.
Perfect.
Definitely. Anyway, rock on. Catch you later. I think I don't know how long this is going to be.
Oh,